Are you wondering how to filter heavy traffic as efficiently as possible while cycling in the Philippines? If your answer is yes, this is the right video for you to watch. In this video I will show you how I filter traffic descending from Boso-Boso. Hello, my name is Cristian Bucur, a cycling enthusiast and a professional photographer. Today I'll be your cycling guide filtering through heavy traffic towards the Masinag intersection in Antipolo. If you are new here, click that like and subscribe button, helping my channel grow quite a bit. Most of my videos are the consequence of cycling unplanned and a sudden idea that will be great to share my experience with you. If you have any ideas about improving my videos, please share them in the comment sections down below. This video is the result of a climbing ride that was 120 kilometers long with elevation around 1654 meters according to Strava. It was a very long, tough ride because I didn't ride since 3rd of December last year, so long time. But it was a planned ride to be tough, to be a climbing ride, so I will improve my cycling abilities in a short amount of time, actually one ride. And probably I wasn't really ready for this kind of ride because the Strava app shows that the historic relative effort was 412. That's really close to 400, around 430. How much was for the Subic Odax 300 kilometers back in December 2022, sorry. So yeah, this is I have to do the voiceover because during the descent I wasn't able to talk. My hands are hurting because of so much braking, and later on you will see the traffic gets really crazy. It's almost impossible to pass from time to time, and you'll see how I managed to filter the traffic, because otherwise this could have been a lot longer than it was. Cars were barely moving, and even the motorcyclists couldn't pass. So it was an experience. I plan in the future to avoid this section of the road during weekends because it gets very, very crowded. Since the traffic is not that heavy now, so I take the opportunity to share with you few of the stats of the ride. Total moving time was 6 hours 16 minutes and 4 seconds. Those 4 seconds are important. And total elapsed time was 8 hours 23 minutes. The elapsed time includes breakfast, it includes water refill, my GoPro dismount and mount on the bike because it has an issue and I had to take off the battery so I will be able to restart the camera, as well as waiting for the breakfast. The breakfast actually was in a nice location called Boinitas i Hawan. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but I will put the link in the description down below so you can find it if you want to go, because apparently on Google it says you have free Wi-Fi, free parking, and you can eat there since morning until evening. Me and my friend, we had breakfast, and that was fried fish, fried eggs, and steamed rice for me. The fish was delicious, and according to my friend this is called bangus or milkfish. Apparently this is this is the national fish of the Philippines. Well, time is flying and I see that the traffic started to build up, and well, let's see what's happening now, because obviously during the ride I was a little bit too tired to be mindful of what's happening apart from trying to stay safe. Well, just overtook a Gibney. It's crazy. I sometimes raise the Gibneys because, well, they don't go too fast, and I take the opportunity to have fun all the time. Cycling is always fun. I find reasons to be happy all the time. Even if I hit a pothole, I'm happy that my wheels don't break. So yeah, that's how you do it. At least how I do it. I'm happy when I can climb hills, because yeah, that means I have time. Climbing hills takes time and power, willpower, because well, to be honest, I don't really know a flat ride to do near Bonifacio Global City, so
So busy. You can rush off. You can go if you want. No, it's okay. There's no problem. From here, I'm supposed to know the way.
now you get to see the genius driver of SUV or truck. How you call it? This is how you call it in US, I believe. You say truck. Is it a truck? Yes, yes, brother. Cut me off, cut me off. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, you pelican. Yeah. He has money to pay for that car, but he doesn't know he has a stick to signal his way. Yeah, what to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah, let's keep going. Now there is a... This is an area, I don't know what it is. It's filled up with shops on both sides, and it's very crowded all the time. I've never passed this area not to be a mess. I guess that's... This is a hub, or I don't know, maybe some sort of city center, shop with shops and everything. Sometimes it's crazy, there are so many Gibneys, it's impossible. It feels almost like a big hub for Gibneys. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Can I keep up with this flammable truck? 1, 2, 3. Keep going, go, go, fight, fight. Yay! Yeah, I got you. Sometimes I have so much fun. Oh no, he came back. No. But guess what? I'm smaller and I can filter the traffic. Yep. I can go faster, I can go faster, one tricycle faster. It was a very nice day. Cloudy, not too much sun. That helped. Probably that helped more than I can think of, because climbing ride, a training climbing ride is not that easy. Every time I'm passing a gas station, I'm always thinking, if I were with a car, now I could have refilled. So the car doesn't lose its energy, but on a bicycle is not the same thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's great. Cycling for me is both an opportunity to meet other people and see places. It's the only way that I can actually go out and see so many places. Since I only moved here in August last year, Philippines has a lot to show. I only been to a handful of places, so it's a work in progress to discover not everything this country has to offer, because there are over 7,500 islands that are making up the Philippines, but I'm happy that I can go out and discover things. Small things usually are the best. They are bringing me so much joy. In next month, in February, I will go in Boracay for the first time. I'm very, very curious and anxious to go there because the photos I can find online are crazy. It's I would move there. But until I moved to Boracay, Gibneys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, at this point, I can still keep going. Every time there is an intersection, the traffic gets mad. Yeah. There are. While I lived in Japan, I hated the traffic lights. Well, I still hate the traffic lights because when I do loops in BGC, Bonifacio Global City, half the time I spent at the traffic lights, so not sexy. But I think on this road, the lack of traffic lights at the intersections are probably one of the reasons why it gets so crowded. Because yeah, the flow is stopped all the time. It's not a flow for either directions. But that's another conversation, and it's let's get back to cycling. So during this ride, I had with me snacks. I probably had like 4 or 5 of them, dried nuts with honey and some other dried fruits, a mix, and obviously the breakfast and a lot of water. I actually after I finished the San Paulo climb, the 12-kilometer climb, I finished 1.5 bottles of water. That was crazy. The last few climbs, the last few sections of the climb were quite steep, and I was not prepared for that. I was so tired by the time I hit the steep sections that I believe the last 2 sections I was going down to 40 RPM crank revolutions. That's insanely low, and my heart rate was over 180, 182, 183, something like that. It was a major effort to finish that hill. And after that I was practically in robot mode. I couldn't think, I couldn't do anything. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I did a lot of climbs after that because I had to climb up to Sierra Madre and then to Boso-Boso, but what I'm trying to say, I was tired, and I did everything in robot mode without thinking, I could say without enjoying the places I was going through, because that's what happens when you get tired while cycling. And I can see that with every video I make. At the beginning of the video I'm full of joy, happy. I yell that I like cycling and all this stuff. But then by the time I get to the middle of the ride, my talking gets less and less, and in the last half of the ride I'm almost completely silent. So yeah, that happens. Well, trying to squeeze in between cars, sometimes I succeed, sometimes not, but this is how you filter the traffic. You have to push it, especially because here it's sometimes the right of way it's based on the size. So I have to make sure I go fast when I go in between cars and motorcycles, because I'm small and they don't need much to push me off. Speaking of which, in the morning I had an incident with a hanging cable, almost entangled in my front wheel, and it dropped my skin on my left side of the neck. Luckily it wasn't anything too serious, and I could keep going. I only stopped to a pharmacy and bought something to clean up the wound and just apply some ointment. It was stingy during the ride because the sweat has lots of salts in it, but I kept grinding and I did finish the ride. I didn't stop. I didn't want to let that small incident, because it was small, but it could have been a lot worse. I could have fell because I was braking very hard, but eventually it was everything okay. And yeah, I kept going. It was crazy. I think of a lot of things to be mindful while cycling in the Philippines. Cars, pedestrians, tricycles, trucks, animals, you name it. It never crossed my mind that I will meet a freaking cable hanging in the middle of the road. Yeah, and it happened. The problem was it was very early. It was around 4:20, 4:30 in the morning, and it was dark, still dark. And I didn't see it in time. Otherwise, I could have just pushed the cable with my hand, and the skin of on my neck would have been without issues. But well, what to do? It happened. And luckily, nothing else happened. But it's something good that you should consider if you start very early rides. Take care, because there might be some cables hanging around. Probably a neck gaiter isn't such a bad idea after all. And now this is I get closer to the Masinag intersection, and the traffic gets worse and worse. I'm sorry, Grandpa, I didn't see you in time, and I wasn't ready to unclip, and I didn't want to fall off. You already saw me, so yeah, I'm sorry. I know, I'm bad, but I was so tired that I usually stop when I see pedestrians, because I am a pedestrian when I'm not on a bicycle, and I hate when cars don't stop. But sometimes in some situations it happens like this. Another big traffic jam will happen. I don't know what is here. I know what is here. On the right side there is a shopping center, and yeah, let's see if I can see what. I don't know what the name of this, but I know it's a shopping center with supermarket and other shops. And yeah, you'll see on the right side the Gibney is trying to force through the parking to overtake as many cars as possible. Everyone is fighting. In traffic, everyone is fighting to keep moving forward. It's a struggle. Sometimes it gets funny. I was very tired, but I kept an eye on that Gibney, and it amused me at the moment, and it's still amusing now, even though maybe not so. The driver wasn't a gentleman, let's put it that way. But yeah, he went 20 meters forward. Probably that's a gain. Well, it is a gain. And now, well, what would you do here? Let me know down in the comment sections. How would you go faster here? Left, right, middle? Crazy. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Oh, come on, go guys, go, 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 go! Yay! We managed to pass this one. Let's see the next.
I've never caught such a traffic. Never before. This is the busiest.
Very good at leading now.
Where are all these people going in the weekend, during the weekend? It's crazy. During the weekdays it's not that crazy like it is now, but it's Yeah, I don't know. It's always like this until the Masinag intersection. My friend was even telling me that after the intersection it's going to be a lot better and the traffic will start to decrease, which it did happen, and I was really happy because I could go a little faster than than what I'm trying to do here, because I'm mostly walking in between cars, left right, middle, side of the road, middle. And I was thinking to go on the opposite lane, but this time it wasn't possible because the traffic was standing still a lot of times, and there was not enough space for me to get back in line. So this time I wasn't going on the opposite lane, but some other time in the past, well, some other time, I've only been here like 3 times, but one of the times I managed to go on the opposite lane because it was hardly any oncoming traffic, and I could go for quite a while without being disturbed by traffic. Well, not always possible, so now I have to wait. What to do? What to do? If you are new here on my channel, click that like and subscribe button, helping my channel grow quite a bit. Most of my videos are the consequence of cycling unplanned and the sudden idea that will get great to share my experience with you. If you have any ideas about improving my videos, please share them in the comment sections down below. As we are approaching the Masinag intersection, my friend and I were saying goodbyes not goodbye, see you later for the next ride. And he already has plans for me to do the Laguna loop, which is close to 200 kilometers. But I think I'm going to push this ride a little later. Although the smart idea would be to do it as soon as possible because the weather is great at the moment. The temperatures are not going over 30 degrees Celsius, and that's great for the Philippines. I'm not keen to be cycling when there are 35, 36 or even more degrees Celsius outside, because heat plus humidity plus long hours on the saddle are not the best combo. But yeah, this is how I was filtering traffic, the heaviest traffic yet I've been cycling through since I moved to the Philippines, and I hope you get a glimpse of what is it like to filter it successfully without incidents. And it's a matter of practice, confidence, luckiness, and probably a big dose of craziness, because, well, the video is coming to an end, so I have to thank you for watching. Thank you for your subscribe, thank you for your like, and see you next time.